Okay, let's have a look. What's going on here? Prove that the triangle is a right angled triangle at C. So let's have a quick sketch here. So minus 2, 4, that's A. 0 minus 10, that's B. And then 6 minus 2, that's C. Minus 2, 4. B is 0 minus 10. And C is 6 minus 2. So if we get the slope here, that could do it. So this slope here would be 6 over, 6 over minus 13. And here the slope would be minus 2, 8 over 6. Oh, I've done something wrong, haven't I? That's minus 2. Did I think it was a 7? I did, didn't I? Minus 8. Minus 8. So m1 times m2 equals minus 1. So therefore perpendicular. So that's fine. And then find the equation of the circle that passes through the points A, B, C. So you've got a circle, you've got 2 points on it, and a third point here, and you know that's 90 degrees. So that means that this has to be the diameter. Has to be the diameter, which means the midpoint would be the center. So if you got the midpoint here, minus 2 plus 0 divided by 2 is minus 1. 4 plus minus 10 is minus 6 divided by 2 is minus 3. So minus 1 minus 3, so the center is there. And then the radius would be the distance from that to that, so that would be square root 1 squared plus 7 squared. So that's root 50. So I think the circle is at x plus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 50. That's what I think. Okay, let's have a look at the next part here. The circle C has this equation. Well, I'm going to complete the square. So that's x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared. So that's x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 6y. This makes a plus 9 and a plus 4, which makes a plus 13. But I need a minus 12. So I need a minus 25. So that's equal to 5 squared. Okay, so I know the center here. And I know the radius. So I know that that's a 5. And that's a 5. Also, they tell us that PQ is 8. And TS is 8. Find the radius of C. Oh, I've done that. That's 5. And hence show that the distance from the center to each line is 3. Oh, that's not 5. Sorry, that's the radius. So that's definitely not 5. We have to show that that's 3. But what I do know is that that's 5 and that's 5. So if I call that O, I know that the distance from OP will equal the radius, which will equal 5. I also know that the distance OT equals the radius, which equals 5. And let's just call this here alpha. And this is 90 degrees. And it's perpendicular. And we know from circles that that will be in the center. So we know that P alpha will be half of 8, which is 4. So what you have is this triangle here, P alpha O, and we just said that that's 5, and that's 4, so that's 3. So therefore, shortest distance is 3. And likewise, it's the same logic, it's symmetric, it's the same logic for the other side. So if you call that beta, likewise, shortest distance O beta will be 3 as well. So that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, did I need to know the center? It might actually be useful to keep some of this. Whoops. Okay. Just trying to erase. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. All right. So we know now that that's 3, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 5, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5 as well. Given that L and M intersect at this point here, find the equations of L and M. Okay. So that's at -4, 0. Okay. So we need to find a line that passes through this point and has perpendicular distance of 3 with the point 2 minus 3. So let's just see how simple we can make the line. So y equals mx plus c. If we sub that point in, we get 0 equals minus 4x, minus 4m, I mean, plus c, because x is minus 4 and y is 0. So therefore, c equals 4m. So the line will be y equals mx plus 4m, or in other words, mx minus y plus 4m equals 0. And we need the perpendicular distance to be 3, and the perpendicular distance using this point here. And this will produce 2 m's, which is good because we're looking for 2 lines. So that'll be 2m plus 3 plus 4m all over the square root of m squared plus 1. That will equal 3. Okay, let's make a bit more space. 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3, that looks okay. Cross multiply and square. Oh, actually I can clean up the top a little bit first. So that would be 6m plus 3 over root m squared plus 1. So if I square that, I'll get 9. So I'll have 36m squared plus 36m plus 9 equals 9m squared plus 9. So that would be 27m squared plus 36m. Oh yeah, it does look like the slope is 0, doesn't it? Plus 36m is equal to 0. I can divide by 9, can't I? So that would be 3m squared plus 4m equals 0. M times 3m plus 4 equals 0. So I have 2 answers for m. Either 0, so y would equal 0x plus 0. So y would equal 0, i.e. the x-axis. Interesting. Or y equals minus 4 over 3x minus 16 over 3. Maybe. Let's just clean it up and make it look a bit more presentable. So if I multiply by 3 and take everything to the left, I'll get 4x plus 3y plus 16 equals 0. 4x plus 3y. Yeah. Yeah. That's the answer. Okay. Let's leave it there. So